Hello friends! Welcome to my channel. My name is Marina and I am the crochet designer behind Bloodimaryart. This is my first video speaking in English, so if you are going to watch my previous videos, please don't forget to tap the subtitles icon so you can follow along and read my English subtitles. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial and please consider to give me a thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel for future content. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. The materials you are going to need are Aran yarn. I'm going to use the Wave Wool by We Are Knitters, which kindly sent me this Colorado lovely yarn. This is labeled as worsted Aran, even though it has different thickness throughout the same skein due to its peculiar spinning. This is why I would suggest you to check your gauge swatch first, because my yarn was kind of chunky in some parts. You also need a 7mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, stitch markers, tapestry needle and a tape measure. As I said before, please be sure to check your gauge swatch to match my particular kind of yarn. I've worked 12 stitches for 8 rows to create a square of 4 inches. If you are interested in purchasing this beautiful yarn from We Are Knitters, I will leave you a link in the description below. I've used the Sedge Stitch, which I will explain you in just a few moments. To begin, you will need your bust measurement, which is the measurement around the fullest part of your breast. You need to divide this measurement in half. In my case, my fullest bust measurement is 32 inches and the half is 16 inches. Grab your tape measure, your yarn and your hook. Make a slip knot and chain an amount of chains that correspond to the half of your bust. Crochet an even number of chains. Remember to stretch your chain when measuring. This is very important to achieve a good fit. I chain 36 and I'm happy with my measurement as it's 16 inches stretched. Skip the first chain and insert your hook in the second chain from hook. This is going to be the Sedge Stitch that you might need for your gauge swatch as well. Insert a half double crochet and a double crochet in this second chain from hook. Skip 2 chains and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the third chain. Again, skip 2 chains and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the third chain. Keep repeating this pattern all along until the end of your first line. I arrived at the end of my line and after the last group of stitches, you should have 1 chain left. Insert 1 single crochet in there, chain 1 and turn your work. In the very first stitch, you have to insert 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet. Skip 2 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Skip 2 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Keep repeating this pattern all along until the end of your row. At the end of your row, you should have 2 stitches left. Skip 1 and insert your single crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. In the very first stitch, you have to insert 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet. Skip 2 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Again, skip 2 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Keep repeating this pattern all along until the end of your row. At the end of your row, you should have 2 stitches left. So you skip 1 and insert your single crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. This is going to be basically the pattern for the entire panel. Keep working this way until you are satisfied with the length of your top. You should consider that this length is going to be from your cleavage to the hem. I'm happy with my length. It's 9 inches and a half and I have crocheted 24 rows in total. So now I'm going to add a stitch marker in the middle stitch, which in my case is the 18th stitch. Now we are going to decrease to create the V-neck and the shoulder shape. So after your last stitch, chain 1, turn, skip the first 3 stitches and work 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet in the 4th stitch. Skip 2 and repeat the pattern of the sedge stitch. So 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Continue this way until you have 3 stitches left. The 3rd stitch is supposed to be your stitch marker. Skip 1 and insert a single crochet in the 2nd stitch, so 1 stitch before the stitch marker. Chain 1, turn, skip the first 3 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet in the 4th stitch. Again, skip 2, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Repeat until you get to the end. You should have 3 stitches left. Skip 2 and insert 1 single crochet into the 3rd stitch. I have realized that according to the side you are working first, you might have 2 stitches left instead of 3. If this is happening, don't worry, just skip 1 and single crochet in the 2nd stitch. Chain 1 and turn, Skip the first 3 stitches and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 4th stitch. Skip 2, insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Repeat until you have 2 stitches left. Skip 1 and insert a single crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1, turn, skip the first 3, insert single crochet, half double crochet into the 4th stitch. Skip 2, insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Repeat until you have 3 stitches left. Skip 2 and insert 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Continue this way until your work is around 3.5 inches wide. Chain 1, turn, insert half double crochet and double crochet into the 1st stitch. Skip 2 and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Skip 2 and insert 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet into the 3rd stitch. 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn. Now you can continue crocheting the pattern repeat for the sedge stitch. Half double crochet into the 1st stitch, skip 2, single crochet, half double crochet into the 3rd stitch. Skip 2, single crochet, half double crochet into the 3rd stitch. You should end the row with 2 stitches, skip 1 and single crochet into the last one. Continue repeating this last row until you get to the top of your shoulder. Lay the top on your body to see how long this part needs to be, and remember that the vest will stretch out when worn, so don't crochet too many rows. I've crocheted a total of 10 rows from the stitch marker. Cut a long piece of yarn and fasten off. Attach your yarn on the other side and repeat the same. The only difference will be that on your first row you'll have 2 stitches left before your stitch marker, so you must skip 1 and place the last single crochet into the stitch marked by the stitch marker. Keep working like previously explained to get another identical panel. Cut a long piece of yarn and fasten off. The back panel is worked in the exact same way as the front panel, but the V-neck is less deep. My suggestion would be to count how many rows you worked for the V-neck on the front panel, in my case 10 rows, and divide these rows more or less in half. Half will be added to the total number of rows you work for the front panel, and half will be your actual decreasing neck shaping. To sum up, my front panel is 24 rows plus 10 V-neck rows. My back panel is 29 rows, 24 plus 5, and 5 neck rows. Once you have both your panels ready, it's time to attach them. Place them flat with the wrong side facing you thread the yarn into a tapestry needle and start joining the back panel to the front one by sewing the two straps together, making sure the stitches on the right correspond to the stitches on the left. You need to insert your needle through the external loop only on both sides, as you can see me doing, always going in one direction. Once you arrive at the end of your straps, wave in the end and repeat on the other side. This is the final result. Now you need to create the armhole by sewing the sides. First of all, you need to understand how wide your armhole needs to be. I let you a reference from the craft council so you know more or less the measurement that correspond to your size. Otherwise, feel free to use your body as a reference. If you plan to wear this vest with oversized shirts or dresses, I would advise you going up one size so you don't feel too squeezed. I'm happy with 7 inches, so I'm going to place the stitch marker to help me understand where I need to stop sewing the side. The procedure is the same, but you have to sew through the lateral sides of the stitches rather than through the loops, as you don't have actual stitches. Make sure your panels are perfectly aligned and attach your new piece of yarn in the corner, going through both sides. Make a triple knot to secure it. Thread the yarn into a tapestry needle and start joining the panels, going through the side of the stitches, where you feel it's right. Once you are done, wave in the ends. The right side is going to be neat and tidy. Repeat on the other side. Now it's time to add some finishing touches. I decided to go for a contrasting solid color to achieve a kind of cookie vibe. For the neck edge, attach your yarn in any spot, chain 1 single crochet into the same space and 1 single crochet into each row all around. When you get to the V-neck, I recommend you skipping 1 stitch to get a nice solid V shape. Do the same for the back, and once you complete all the round, cut the yarn and pull up the loop after you finish your last stitch. You are going to do the invisible join with the tapestry needle. Once you pull up your loop, thread the yarn into the needle and insert it through both loops of your first single crochet of the round. After that, insert the needle through the back loop only of your last stitch. This way you'll create a nice join without any gap or bumpy stitch. Wave in the ends and repeat the same for the bottom edge of your vest. Attach your yarn in any stitch, chain 1 single crochet into the same spot, 1 single crochet into each stitch around. Use the invisible join to finish your round here too. You need to repeat the same pattern for the armholes as well. Attach your yarn in any stitch. I like to begin my round in the armpit zone. Chain 1 single crochet into each row around. Use the invisible join to end your round, like previously explained. I had preferred to use the same yarn for my armhole edges, but feel free to use the same contrasting color that you use for the neck and the bottom edge. Wave in all the ends and your vest is complete. Get creative styling your new vest, and don't forget to tag me on your social so I can see your recreation. You can find me at Bloodimaryart on Instagram and Facebook. If you like my video, a thumbs up would be really appreciated, and feel free to comment what kind of color did you use to recreate your vest. Please subscribe to my channel to help me grow this beautiful online community of crocheters, and see you next time.